So we're up to the Vanarama National League South. But before we get going, if I can get my words out, thank you so much to Brett Higgins, Callum Bacon, Derek Murphy, Gio Moron, Ian Allen, Jan Petrick, Kenneth Wynn, Lovro, Ross Jacobs and Sleepless Master for supporting the channel over on Patreon. The link is in the description below. You can also join the channel as a YouTube member. Please do leave a like on this video. Let's crack onto it and go and look at what we've done to the squad that got us promoted and who survived the cull. Roll the intro. No, I won't stop. Hello and welcome back to the Football Manager Folkestone Invicta Hometown Hero Save. I am Cultured Left Foot, and to start off, Ross Jacobs is our new assistant manager. In line with what he requested through his Patreon, he is our new assistant manager replacing Roland Edge. He comes in with much better. Although the coaching side of it is very similar to Roland Edge, he comes better in with better ability, player ability, judging player potential is better, judging staff ability is better, better man management, better level of discipline. So you are in, and I'm happy to say that you've already been giving me advice about player instructions, which is much better than Roland did. You prefer a 4-4-2 with a direct passing style, and you love a bit of gegenpressing, so look at you being all fancy. But yes, Ross, you are in. If you do want your photo in the game, just let me know and I should be able to change that so that your actual photo can go in the game. So whenever you do press conferences and come to me with something, it'll actually show your little face. So yeah, let me know. Thank you, Ross, for your support. Everybody else, please do let me know. Now, Osiris, who is in there as well, wanted me to put him in the game as Ebbsfleet manager. However, Ebbsfleet aren't in our division yet and I want to come up against Osiris. So we'll deal with that another time, probably when I'm back from holiday, because as you're watching this video, by the magic of the YouTube scheduling system, I'm going to be on a beach in Borneo, which is a little island which is owned by two people. Half it's owned by Malaysia, half it's owned by Papua New Guinea, I think, something like that. And I think that Brunei is actually in Borneo as well. So yes, I'll be watching this. I won't be watching this. I'll be on a beach. You'll be watching this. And it should be very, very interesting. But obviously, we've had the summer. We got promoted. We only had about, I think it's 2.5 weeks before pre-season started. So we've had quite the turnaround in staff. But the main thing to go through is this, because this lovely young gentleman signed a new contract. He got a pay rise when we got promoted, and then was happy to stick around. £350 a week for Johan Seehorst. He is still here. That record last season is incredible. 32 goals in 45 appearances. And he's here for another season, and then hopefully we have to do the whole renewal again and we keep him around and he wants to stay with us. There was nobody interested in him, which was absolutely ridiculous given that record. Nobody wanted to sign him. There was no interest, no post-contract interest, no one looking to sign him on his expiry or anything like that. It was very, very strange. But he has signed a new contract, which was one of the key things for the summer. And now, let's go and have a look at the other transfers. So there's a lot of ins there. There's a few ins. You probably won't recognise any of those names, so we'll go through them in a second. On the outs, though, mainly loans that have gone through. So we've renewed a few contracts of young players and then sent them out on loan with basically anyone that wanted to pay their full wages. We are sending them out on loan. So you can pause while I go through these just so you can see how they've progressed a little bit. Some of them have come along well, some of them haven't. Forward is actually progressing okay, but it all depends on what sort of level of football he's going to get over the season with Mertson, where he's gone. But you can see a lot of these peoples now are just going down the division that we've just got promoted from, or that sort of level. So they're not too far off in this. Now, a sale, Alfie Paxman, the left winger, Canvey Island bought him for £1,900. He's had 2 games for them and impressed. He's actually dropped down a division, I think, from where we got promoted. So he's at the same sort of level, as far as I'm aware. He did okay, but for 29 appearances, only getting a 6.57, I was happy to move him on and go and find a replacement. So Paxman has gone, and then we've got a few more loanees that left the club. So Kyriakou went, the goalkeeper. We'll get onto goalkeepers in a minute. Made a bit of a boo-boo in terms of goalkeepers. Torfelt, I really wanted to give this guy a go, and then I didn't. yeah, £100 a week. With all these guys are having their loans paid for completely. Ryan Borg decided to leave us. He didn't want to hang around the Maltese under-19 international, so he's really dropped down to the divisions and is doing well, to be fair to him. And Carl Dunk is the last youngster that we've sent out on loan as well. So a lot of players out, but let's go to the important bit. Let's go to the ins. First up then, central midfielder Jack Spong joins us. 18. All of our signings are young, by the way. We haven't signed anybody that's old. 18 years old, a central midfielder on defend, really good marking, great decisions. Determination's a bit low, but we thought we'd give him a go. Good physical attributes as well, decent pace, decent fitness, agility, acceleration, strength is good, jumping reach is decent. Tackling, passing, he's sort of got it all, really. He's a good all-rounder, 4-star current ability as well. So really happy to bring him in. We got him, he was at Brighton, they released him from his contract, and he's played one. We have played one game, as you can see. We've played one game in the league already, and we'll get on to why that's happened. So Jack Spong joins the club. Joseph now starts the faux pas. Let's put it like that. The faux pas. We'll put it in a polite way. The faux pas that I have made with goalkeepers. So you will notice on the outs. Oh, the other thing to do is very, very quickly, if we go release players, Ian Draycott, we didn't renew his contract. He went. Sam Hassler got released on a free because I was pissed off with all his uninterestedness during games. Kia Douglas, who we bought in as a youngster, didn't make the grade. He's gone. MPP has gone as well. He's gone to sign for Felixstowe. And Billy Holmes has gone as well. He just wasn't going to get much of a look in with the new signings we've got. So he's gone, and Potter's Bar have picked him up. Now, I thought I had put someone else out, but obviously I don't know what's happened to him. So right. So where are we going? Yeah, so this is the faux pas with goalkeepers that I've made. Joseph Oluwabusola. Joseph comes in. 2.5-star current ability, potential to be very, very good. Not too far from the first team. He's in as a star player, getting £325 a week. Now he came in as a goalkeeper. I was like, yep, need a new goalkeeper. Newcomb's done really well. Newcomb will be my starting goalkeeper. Need a backup. Let's just get this guy in on a star player contract. It doesn't matter. If it doesn't work, we can loan him out. Nobody wants to take him on loan because his wage is too high. Fair enough. 6'1", decent goalkeeper at this level. Very, very good. Good handling, 12 at this level. That's really good. Determination and bravery is good as well. Will be a good goalkeeper. The problem then comes is that on the same day, we then signed Kasper Kulowski. Kasper. I think we're just going to call him Kasper. Who is 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, and although his handling isn't as good, generally is a much better goalkeeper. He's taller, he weighs a bit more, better reflexes, good decision making, better determination, good aerial reach, good communication, physicals are better. He's also in as a star player. You might see where this is going in a minute, because £275 a week. He came in, he was released by Tottenham, and we picked him up, and as you can see, he has been our starting goalkeeper, where we conceded 1 goal, but he got a 6.9. Has played for Poland in the under-19s as well, so he's got a bit of international experience. Yeah, so he came in and is currently our first choice goalkeeper. But also on the same day, we brought in Jake Askew, who is also a goalkeeper listed as an important player. So we now have 3 new goalkeepers who are all listed as important players or higher, and Newcomb, who is listed as an important first-team player as well. Now, John Askew is probably the best all-round goalkeeper we've got. However, 5'10" is quite short for a goalkeeper, and he doesn't have a standout attribute that I would like from a goalkeeper to make him go in. Now, it's all my fault, because what I had done is set this up, and I found all 3 of these players. I was looking for a goal, found all 3, made offers for all 3. They all accepted it, and then I just went, yep, accept, press the mouse 3 times, forgetting that they're all goalkeepers. So I didn't really pay attention. But yeah, so we've signed 3 new goalkeepers, which some would say is good. It gives a lot of rotation. So yeah, Askew, Kasper, Joseph and Newcomb are all here. I mean, Casper is rated the highest alongside with Askew, so we were trying to loan out Joseph. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that surname because I'll butcher it. We're trying to loan out Joseph, but he wasn't having any of it. And Newcomb, I just don't want to loan him out because he was so good last year. But he has lost his spot. We'll also get onto the fact that you only get 5 subs. You go up a division and you only get 5 subs. It's very, very annoying. But if we go back to the transfers then, so that's the goalkeeper scenario that we've now got on our hands, which is why we were happy to loan out Georgios Kyriakou. We've also bought in centre-back David Agbon-Tahoma. Nickname ideas in the description, please, because never going to do it. He's an absolute beast. I'm never going to be able to say that name. He's an absolute beast. 6'5". He's quick. He's tall. He can jump. He can run. He's got decent strength. He can head a ball-ish. He's great at marking. Good at tackling. Concentration's a little bit low. Decisions isn't the best. But this guy, I think, is automatically going to be our complete player for this team. I'm expecting him to score from corners. I'm expecting him to keep corners out. I'm expecting him to stop attacks. I'm expecting him to be brilliant. Southampton released him. He didn't get a contract. I think he was a youth team player, and he didn't get a contract. So we found him in the search engine. We picked him up, and delighted that he joined us as a star player, which is really good. Matthew Dennis is another one. I'm really surprised we managed to pick this guy up. At our level, I thought he would have gone higher. But as you can see, obviously he used to play for Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal, no appearances for them. He's played for us in the first game. Really good technique, first touch, flair, pace, acceleration, natural fitness, aggression. Passing's a little bit low, but off the ball's decent. Work rate's good. Leadership's good. Decisions is good. Crossing and corners is good. So very happy to get him a 3-star current ability, potentially to be 5-star player for us at this level, which is good. Plays out on the wing, can do the inverted winger role on the other side as well, but will be seen on this right-hand side in a little bit more of the few games that we play. So very, very excited for him to come in. Really good stats as a winger at this level. Very happy to see it. And then finally, we brought in Zeno Ebicin Rossi, who was at Bournemouth, got released again on a free transfer. We haven't spent any money bringing players in. Another centre-back, 6'3", great tackling, great marking, heading's okay, good determination, good aggression, good jumping reach, good acceleration, pretty quick. Positioning's not too bad. As you can see, we've gone for the approach of let's keep things solid at the back. We were scoring goals for fun in last season. I'm convinced that we're going to score goals again this season. And I was like, I think what we need to do is just improve our defence as much as we can. And we've got these young players in, and well, I'm just hoping it works, to be honest. I'm hoping it works. We've got a few more transfers in the pipeline as well. So you can see all more free transfers. We've got Chatham are looking to take Demetrio on loan if we just go to the ins. So Jake Giddings is someone that we're trying to get in. Free transfer, young player again. Central midfielder. We're a bit weak in the centre of midfield. So looking to get him in. He was at West Ham. So that's not us. Pretty good pedigree to come to. Callum Watts, another central midfielder. We can't see too much of him. He approached us, and I looked at 18 years old and used to play for Southampton. I was like, I can just give you a risk on a no playing contract, like no fee contract, so literally 0. Femi Aziz as well as a winger. Good pace. Looks like he could have decent acceleration. Coming through, not too bad. Recommended to us. Alec Webb is scouting him as well. Used to play for Reading, again as a £555, or that's quite a lot actually. We'll have to double check that. Probably delay it until we get the scouting report. And Rio Glean as a winger as well, coming in here. Obviously Tottenham and Southampton was his old pedigree, but he's on trial at Havant and Waterlooville, and we were asked, do we want to then give him a go? So we're scouting him as well. So that's another one where we make the bid, try and get a deal agreed, wait for the scout report, and then either confirm or accept it. But we still have a large transfer budget. We still have a pretty decent wage budget available. It's just that the problem we have is that we've basically got promoted too quickly. So we've gone up a level, but players from the next level don't actually want to sign for us because our reputation isn't high enough. So yeah, but we played one game, and I played it offline, the first game of the season, because it was against Barnet. Barnet just got relegated, and I assumed we would get absolutely annihilated. What happened is we actually won the game. Starkey scoring 2 goals from left wing. Again, he's playing well above his stats. He got 2 goals. sailed off really well. We went... Yasin Robert got sent off, so we went 5 at the back with about 10 minutes to go. Then Robert got sent off, so we went 4-1-2-1. And Milan Bars, who's very, very good, scored a goal for them, ex-Man United player. They are miles above in terms of player on player, they're miles above us. But we managed to hold out, and in the 95th minute they got this goal. We won 2-1, and it was a great start. For a moment, we were top of the division. But then what happened is other teams scored a lot more goals than us. So, yeah, brilliant. But today, we're going to be playing Maidstone United, who are sort of rivals. They're pretty close, just up the M20. A little travel by bus to get there. And we'll see how we're doing. So, Ian Jackson's had a few bids on him. And I'm not against selling him. He was very good last year. The problem we've got is that I've accidentally, again... wasn't paying attention, promised him to play him as a striker with the role of a poacher, which won't happen because William Ward and Terhorst are better than him as a striker. So we're still sort of bringing him on in the wing positions at the moment. Starkey could get picked up by anyone at any time. He hasn't got a contract. Samuel Barachetto, the youngster, is listed for loan. He's out of contract as well. He's just sort of sticking around because we're not paying him anything. And he's young, so we'll see how it goes. The squad could use a little bit more depth if we just go to unavailable. So we've got a few people out on loan. Yasin Robert's obviously suspended, but in general, it's not the biggest of squads. However, we do now have an under-18 squad that we can pull on because we've got a lot of players here. A lot of them will be going out on loan, but we do have a lot of players we can call up to make bench spaces and stuff like that. Because the thing with the Vanarama South is our schedule is mental. It's 2 games a week, which is something that we're not really used to. We were playing like every Saturday pretty much in the Ishman Premier Division. So we'll have to see how we get on. But I've been rambling for absolutely long enough. One little look at the dynamics. We are really, really liked, which is good. We renewed Jellis, Iggy and Woodward's loans. They all got renewed, which was great. And it's going very well. Social groups, we've just got 2, the new signing Dennis and then the youngster who was out on loan, haven't really fit in anywhere yet. But we've got a good social group going on and it's going all right. Everyone's pretty happy. There's a who's this? Slightly, Jackson Jr. slightly unhappy. Management dissatisfied. Positives none, negatives none. Great. How is that dissatisfied then? But anyway, it's going well. The new owners seem to be happy with what we're doing at the moment. They've just given me a new contract again. Basically, I asked for her to do another coaching course. They said, we don't think that you're going to stick around if you do this coaching course. I then said, I think, is there a way I can do this rather than me just trying to... conversation history? That was Starkey. Kavanagh, what would you like to discuss? On a coaching course to further my development. That was it. Whilst you appreciate this is a very valid thing to do, if betting yourself could lead to a bigger club coming in for your services, therefore inclined to say no. You have to see this as something as a benefit for the entire club and not just me. Sorry, but we simply are not prepared to take the risk of using this club to improve your CV. If I promise to sign a new contract to demonstrate my long-term commitment to the club, will you sanction it? Yes. Brilliant. So I've got on a coaching course and got a new contract, which is really, really useful, really good. So I'm now here until 2022, which is a 2-year contract, which is very nice indeed. So, into the formation. We've gone back to a 4-1-2-2-1. We're now playing with wingers. So we've changed Cheriton Road at home to be quite short and very wide to allow us to get the best out of our wingers here. The formation really suits it. We're going to have to see what happens when we play away from home. But generally it's the same style of play that we've been doing. It's just now we use wingers and we ask the centre midfielders to get forward a little bit more. And overall, it's, well, for one game in and it's working quite well. So this is the problem we've got. Fitness is going to be an issue playing 2 games a week because we are just not used to it at all. So O'Connor's going to come off and be replaced by Rossi. We're going to keep Agbartoma in there just because he's an absolute beast. Harry England has to play because we don't have another holding midfielder that we can bring on in that position. Spong and Jellis are okay at the moment. Starkey on the left. I'll bring in Jackson on the left and put Starkey to the bench. Although he scored 2 goals. That would be stupid. Let's go with that. On the bench then, O'Connor, Iggy, Jackson Jr., William Ward and Davies. That's 2 centre-backs on the bench. Don't necessarily need that. Let's put Scott Hurd on the bench. Or do I put Spyrides? No, because that would be too strong. Yeah, that's all right. Let's go for that. We'll submit that team, get into it, see what's going on, and hopefully we can get a good result against our somewhat rivals, Maidstone. They're lining up in a 4-4-2, as you can see. But yeah, let's just go. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Passionately, let's give the fans something to cheer. We're at home. Let's give the fans something to cheer about. A lot more to come. A lot more to come. And assertively, go out there and grab us some goals, Johan. Go out there and grab us some goals. So into the game we go. You can see our pitch is short and wide, which is a tactical ploy. Sorry, I've just got to log into my laptop again. So, yeah, hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. Now, for those with a keen eye, you may notice that the thumbnail for this episode is actually Folkestone versus Maidstone United. It's a friendly that happens every so often. But yeah, I was quite happy with that find as a picture for a thumbnail. We have a corner. Come on, Agbosoma. Woodward swings it in. Looking for Ter Horst. It's cleared away. England should get there. He does. Lays it back to Spong. Spong holds the ball, comes forward, puts it into Woodward, who finds himself in some space. Woodward shoots and Cole makes the save, but he was offside anyway. And, you know, survival is the aim for this season. We're not aiming high. We're not aiming for anything major. It's just survival. As Casper makes a good save. I'm going to have to change his name because I'm going to try and pronounce that name every time it comes on the screen. Good ball out to Dennis on the right-hand side. Here we go. Use that pace. Use that flair. He is so quick compared to defenders at this level. Into Ter Horst. Ter Horst can't touch it out of his feet. He's tackled well. And Cole gets it away. We are trying to involve the wingers a lot more in this formation. Ter Horst, there's a run there from Jellis. You're in, Jellis. Get a shot off. Oh, Cole makes the save. Yeah, so there may be a lack of videos coming out over this week as you're watching this one because I am on holiday and I don't know how many I've got scheduled lined up to do it, so we'll have to wait and see. I've also put a vote out to the Patreons of the channel and the YouTube members to say, what do you want to see on the channel? Do we make this go back to its original roots and make it just the Football Manager channel? So if you've got an interest in what's on the channel, please do comment below and let me know. But the vote will go to Patreons. If you want to be a Patreon, link is in the description. Please do leave likes and all that stuff as well. It is proven that the more likes a video gets, the more the channel gets views and stuff like that. So every like really does help, as does every comment. As here come Maidstone. Starkey's back there. And McGinley has been fouled. No, ref plays advantage and Rossi sweeps up nicely. Mata into Starkey. Into Jellis. Back to Starkey. He tries to get around his man and does somehow. Bundles his way through. Ball over the top. Into Ter Horst. Look how wide it's stretching their defence. Ter Horst. Edge of the box shoots. Cole touches it round the post. And we just can't put it in the back of the net, which is really, really annoying. So, Woodward. Corner in. Ter Horst gets there again over the bar. We are sending both centre-backs up. And I'm just wondering, let's actually change. You know I love to mess around with my corners. You saw it in the last episode. I'm wondering if we actually do something like that. So one of our centre-backs comes in and attacks it. I'm actually going to put you at the near post. Let's put this one in. Oh no, that's what I want. From this side, let's put it into the near post. From the other side, let's just completely mix it up and see where it goes. So confirm the changes, play that, and see how we get on. Now, Spong's picked up a groin injury, I think it was. Jellis has got a little knock as well. So, again, this could be our downfall, just the amount of games that we're going to be playing this season and how quickly they're going to come. Because we've also got all the cup competitions as well, as that's a ball into the back post to no one. Mata clears it away. We will tell Woodward just to ease off his tackles. Thank you, Ross, for that advice. Amalazor, back to Kaye. Kaye looks to spread the play out to McCautry, who's got in behind Woodward. McCautry holds it up well. Ball across. Amalazur's there. Heads it past the post. Not troubling Casper in goal. But, you know, yeah, we've started okay. As I said, survival is the key. We can't really get above ourselves. We do have to make sure that what we're doing is enough to stay in the league. Ter Horst, bring that down. Someone give him a shout. Chesmain is definitely his name, not Cheeseman. McCautry comes forward. Lack to Clark. Clark looks over the top. Rossi does get there. He is tall, Rossi. Comes in. McGinley looked offside. Referee! He looked offside. Yeah, good. It's been disallowed. I was going to say, it looked like we kept a good line there. And We'll see it here from the top camera. Oh, it's not as clear cut as I thought. Bloody hell. We got a little bit lucky there. Well done, Mr. Linesman, for the eagle-eye view as McCourtry swings this one in. Marshall with a header knocks it down to Edwards. That's blocked. And Mazur's there. Torhorse gets it away. Very nicely indeed. They're just coming back into this game. Spong can't get into it on a 6.3. I think he's been affected by that injury. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. We have played well. We've created a few chances. So this is where our lack of central midfielders really, really hurts us. Now I have played Iggy in there before. Hurd probably makes sense. In fact, I'm going to do Jackson Jr. You can go on the left wing because Starkey can play in the middle. I remember that. That's fine. Not having the best of games. No one's having a truly outstanding game. We'll have to see. I think that'll do for now. We are playing wide. We are trying to get the overlap on. May have to take... Let's just quickly, into this second half, take off, get stuck in. We're picking up quite a few yellow cards. We're pushing our higher line up because of the smaller pitch that we're playing. As I said, we may have to look into this, changing it for an away game, but we'll see. As Jackson Jr. gets into the game straight away. He's got Tear Horse through the middle, but doesn't pick him out and just passes the ball straight to Corn for Maidstone United. England with a good tackle. Up it goes to Tear Horse. Now we're looking for those runners. Jealous is in behind. He gets into the box. He shoots. It's blocked, and we can't then get on the loose ball. Amalazor is there, and nothing comes of it. But yeah, Dennis not having the best of games. I think Dennis will just needs to hit that form and get the match fitness under his. But Jackson Jr. off the bar. Oh my word! Maybe I really shouldn't sell him. Maybe I should play him as a striker. He gets into some really good positions. So here we go. We've changed the corner tactics a little bit. He swings this one in towards the front post. Agamatoma does win it. But it's straight into Jake Cole's chest. Matter's not having a good game at left back, but we don't have another left back because Robert got sent off. We're doing okay. Let's show some passion. 10 minutes of passion. Frustrated. Brilliant. I think Matters. I might play Iggy at left back to take Matter off, give him a break, and then what we're going to do is we'll change you up to an inside forward on attack. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's really go for this. Confirm those changes. In we go. We've picked up, yeah, some 3 yellow cards. No goals. Woodward over a free kick, though. Dinks that in. Tear Horse. Can he get a flick on? He does. Dennis is there. Oh, he's in the post. It's in. Oh, it's off the line. Oh, man. I thought that was in. I thought Dennis was there to tuck it home, but he's missed from a... Well, it was a good defensive block, to be honest. Right, into the last 10 minutes. Let's freshen it up. We'll bring on Hurd for Dennis on the right wing and go from there. We're playing well. I mean, we're holding our own. This is a team that got relegated in Barnet, and then a team that were in this division last season, and we're going to take 4 points from it, which I think is really, really good. It looks like we're going to take 4 points anyway. But hang on a minute, because here is at McCourtry, and they're wasting time. No hurry to take this kick. They've not sent too many men forward either. We've got these 2 zonal markers in here, and it's over both of them. Are you joking me? Are you joking me? I've just said we're going to get 4 points from these games. And that's gone and happened. Keeper went nowhere. It hits Rossi. I don't know what Casper's doing in goal. I've bigged all these players up. I've just said we're going to get 4 points. Oh my word. This game, I swear. Right. Jackson Jr. up there. Starkey over here. Poacher on attack. Why not? That's what you want to be. England up in here. Iggy, complete wing back on attack. Woodward, complete wing back on attack. Direct, much quicker. Wide, don't need to work it into the box really. Don't slow it down, go quickly to the flanks. Much higher, really press. Up there, get stuck in. Oh my god, I cannot believe that has just happened. Obviously, curse of the commentator. Curse of the YouTuber. That's what that one is. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? This is going to be the end of the game as Khan puts this one in. Into McClure. It's cleared away by Agbatoma. Marshall gets there. Jealous tackles him. Gets it away. Come on, Jackson Jr. Put that work in. Shepherd. Back up the line. Starkey wins the header to Jealous. Let's go long. Jackson Jr. This is our last chance. Jackson Jr. into the box. He's robbed by Shepherd. He clears it. That's going to be the end of the game, surely. Rossi, the unlucky scorer of the OG. Hurd. Ball in. Jackson Jr. is there. He's offside, isn't he? He looks so far offside. Oh my God, this game. This game. It's so frustrating. Oh, we've played well. They haven't had... They're winning 1-0 and they haven't had a shot on target. Yeah, he's so far offside. That's not even on the last man. That is so far offside, Jackson Jr. Oh, man. Cole goes long. There's the full-time whistle. Without having a shot on target, they've won this bloody game. We had one clear-cut chance and one half chance. They had one half chance. No shots on target. 4 shots in the whole game. And they come away with a 1-0 win from Cheriton Road. It wasn't disappointing though, was it? It wasn't. Calmly, I can't fault any of you. That was one of those days. Maybe Casper is the only one I can fault because of his calamity in goal from the corner. But... oh well, now this is a big concern because we don't have any of our central midfielders in our senior team. But straight away, okay, set nickname, Casper. Yeah, need a nickname for Agabona Tahoma, who is an absolute beast. He's a giant, 6'5" and really strong. So let me know about that. But yeah, what a disappointing game at the end of all of that. But I think this episode has gone on for quite a long time, so we will end it there. We'll be back for maybe the start of next month, Concord Rangers and Braintree, something like that. Maybe we'll come back for Boreham Wood and here. We'll see how it's all going. But 3 points from the first 2 games after getting promoted isn't too bad. Beating a relegated team in Barnet and losing in the last minute to Maidstone United was very unlucky. Rossi scored an own goal and still got a 7, so it shows how good he was at the back. In terms of friendlies, it was a very mixed bag. We actually played very well. We drew with Premier League Sheffield Wednesday, and we only just lost to Bournemouth 2-1, although they absolutely battered us. But yeah, we got a good number of fans. It helped the coffers out at the club. 51 grand in the bank. We haven't spent any money on transfers, so we're really trying to help the club out in terms of money. The vision is fine. We're working within the wage budget. They're not judging me. Hang on. They're not judging me on the league performance. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing fine. As I said, dynamics are looking good. Training's looking better. We've got excuse me. We've got Ross Jacobs in as assistant manager, and it's progressing pretty well. I'm very happy with how it's going. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you're new, please do subscribe. If we can hit 3,000 subscribers, I think we're like 18 people away. If we can hit 3,000 subscribers while I'm on holiday, that would be absolutely incredible. Thank you once again to all the patrons that support. If you want to follow me and subscribe, there's a button up there. Please go and check out the other series, which are over here somewhere. And yeah, we'll be back hopefully tomorrow if I get a chance to record another one before we go on holiday. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.